This season, with 11 games played, 26 players from 11 different clubs have had an involvement in 5 or more goals. By involvement, we mean they scored it or directly assisted a goal. 11 players have been directly involved in 7 or more goals, and of those, 6 are from Manchester City. Indeed, City are the only side with more than one player who has 7 or more goal involvements. City are still comfortably ahead if you count all the players with 5 or more goal involvements. What makes this all the more remarkable is that all of them have 7 or more. If we look back at the past 4 seasons, 51 players got to double figures for goals plus assists in 2016-17. The team breakdown shows that of those double-figure players, Liverpool had the most with 7, while all 3 relegated teams, Sunderland, Hull and Borough, only had 1 each, as did Stoke City and Watford. In 2015-16, 46 players reached double figures for goals plus assists. Champions Leicester only had 2 players in double figures, Jamie Vardy and Riyad Mahrez, but these 2 were the top 2 players in the list. Vardy scored or assisted 30 and Mahrez 28. Again, poorer teams had fewer players in double figures, and Liverpool again led the way with 5 players in double figures. In 2014-15, 50 players reached double figures. Just as Southampton had 4 players who did this in 2015-16, they did in this season too. How Saints fans must wish for that kind of attacking depth in the squad currently. Manchester United, under the supposedly stolid Louis van Gaal, actually led the way and, again, teams with fewer players in double figures fared badly. Villa finished 17th, with Burnley and QPR relegated, as were Hull, who didn't have a single player in double figures. In 2013-14, the last season we'll look at, 45 players hit double figures for goals plus assists, with Luis Suarez managing direct involvement in 43 goals, and Yaya Touré's 29 the next most. What's clear from looking at the data is that good teams have lots of players who reach double figures and bad teams don't. This could not really be described as a shock, to be fair. What's also clear is that champions, Leicester aside, and how many times have we said that, tend to be first or second in the list for players in double figures. But, and here's the crux of the matter, Manchester City already have 2 players in double figures after only 11 games, and 4 players only 2 off reaching that, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling. 2 goals and or assists from these 4, and they'll have double figures with the season less than a third of the way through. To put that into context, in only 2 of the previous 4 seasons did a team have 6 or 7 players in double figures. City are a handful of games away from reaching a target only 3 teams have managed in the 4 previous seasons, and they had all played 38 games. This shows not only how well City are playing, but just how dominant this side could prove to be this year, not just compared to the other teams in the league, but historically.